Oh right, the Freddy's thing. I like watching it. I probably would not like doing it.
In the land of Mordor,
Hey Cougar? Hey Bob?
where the shadows lie. It was here, on the slope.
You'll have to hit harder if you want to best your father.
Hey Snowball?
Parry, son. Don't forget to block.
Perhaps you should not forget to hit.
Stay alert, dear life. Your enemy will not always be...
This is probably faster if you attack him into a wall? I don't know.
Easy, son.
It's a strange thing. Yeah, world record got beaten like literally less than an hour ago, but the guy that did it forgot to turn on his stream. So he did commentary and everything, and it's not recorded. I think it's kind of funny. I'm not gonna have time, am I? Darn it.
Father, they charge faster than I can strike! Stand fast, dear heart!
I wonder if that deals damage. Maybe not.
Remember, son, launch deep and cut deeper.
Slice. World record, it's in the title. It's 2:15:11. Also, everybody go follow twitch.tv/pen again. He's gotten the world record in this game like twice, and he has less than 10 followers. Hello, Kaz. Hey, Corrupted.
I should have left when we had the chance.
Don't move.
That was from the Google Doc.
Stealth is my only advantage.
Yeah, that was my beep, sorry. I'm not sure how to disable the sound in Google Doc. I should have done that. That was kind of stupid. Whatever. Deal with it. And if Forgotten Glory is listening to this, please don't chat me on the Google Doc. Thanks. Hey, Spatula? Ah, left control.
So, we missed one of you at Narcos, eh? An easy mistake to fix.
You will suffer for what you've done! What do you know?
So it is possible to get Elven Swiftness right now by killing 2 random orcs.
Nothing has changed.
I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. I mean, it's already too late to bother with it. But you can get like 2 or 3 speed boosts on the way to Gimoob. And you can get 1 stealth, or you can get 1 boost during Gimoob. The problem with that I can see is you will probably no longer get the ability point up during Golem 1, which means you won't get that elf shot refill, which is handy. So I'm not sure if it's worth it. I'm not sure.
Why use your human sight to track the Uduk? I see more than any mortal. slay the orc captain.
Alright, let's see if I can skip the cutscene.
And the body will wither.
I forget if I skipped it in my PB,
Archers.
but I had a strat, and I'm
must
gonna
take
try it
the
out again.
eyes of the camp.
I urge a slave begging for mercy. Begging you for his trying to escape. We'll starve to death on the pole. We'll be out of pole. Don't think you can get away.
Yes, yes.
Never.
Dude, you totally can. Nice. Okay, so that combo exactly kills him. It takes a little bit of extra time to get to the rune, which is sort of annoying, but that's okay. Alright, so that was cool. That button. Go.
Sort of. These tracks are not quite human. Not quite beast.
Even more reason to investigate.
If I remember correctly... Alright, it's this wall. Speed boost.
I thought I heard.
Maybe able to get one more boost somewhere in there. That would be swell. Also, I need to delay that a bit more. I can get another second of speed boost by not doing it early in the roll.
There! It's on the run! It is escaping! Uduk hunters. They must have tracked the cannibals here.
What? He's not dead. That's a problem. Interesting.
Cowardly creature lurks around us.
That was a strange amount of damage that I dealt to that Karagor. Like 2 headshots and he didn't die, but then he died with 1 additional normal sword attack. That's weird. Hello.
Did you hear that?
Hello.
Bring some info round here. Someone sneaking about. Get him!
Mordor. Eldar shape.
Where am I going? Okay. Well, nobody loves Kaz, so I'm guessing that's not going to work for you. I remembered where that boulder was. Yay. Spacebar! Oh wow, I missed it.
Don't tell me you're scared. Later.
can't trust them. Those slaves will stab you in the back. At least an Uruk will stab you in the front. Most likely the throat. We have similar goals, Ranger. See, you want to kill the captain, and somebody's got to take his place. Somebody like Ratbag?
So this Goroth is in charge?
Of this camp, yeah. But he's no Warchief. They answer directly to the Black Hand. I'll show them all when I'm in the Black Hand's inner circle. Becoming a captain is just the first step of Ratbag's plan to become a Warchief.
Been prepared to step hard on his neck.
What was that?
That was
How did
strange.
you get free, scum?
I guess it had to wait for his like war cry animation before it would continue.
Get the Ranger, not me! He's a much easier target. His sword's broken.
Leave the vermin alone and face me, Uruks.
That was a really slow way of doing all that.
Well done, Ranger. Now, just picture all these corpses as Gorov. Visualize your goals. Gorov's been out for Ratbag for years. Smug piece of dung he is. We come to blows as far back as Ratbag can
Well,
remember.
the Black Hand has 5
Still,
talons,
Ratbag never wins. Last time,
so there's
kicks Ratbag
that.
into the Caragor pit. All the others laugh as the Caragor bats Ratbag around like a yarn ball. Oh, that Gorov's gonna pay. Smug piece of dung. He'll pay. Gorov keeps Caragors in pens. Rumor has it he doesn't like to get too close to them.
Each citadel against the shadow.
And let me guess, you think I should open those pens?
Gorov's always in there. Never leaves, ever. Wonder where he pees. Oh, that explains the smell.
Keep out of sight. I'll see that your captain gets demoted.
Splendid plan. You kill, I wait. That's military genius, that is.
You know, I almost got set on fire the other day. You should have dropped this Grog and watched where you was going.
Hey, Lamp?
It wasn't the Grog, it was them archers. All those bloody flaming arrows. They nearly burned down the camp last month. I could shoot gold. I wonder if it all.
Hey, Swirly Ball?
This looks like a good spot to get some shut-eye. Goroth will kill you if he catches you napping. Goroth never comes here. He's always by the hunting camp.
I think that's within the realm of
Gorov's in the
normalcy
hunting
for the
camp.
Nemesis
So
system.
much for him always being in the same place.
Not sure though.
The captain
Like, that doesn't seem
fears
that
his
weird.
own beast.
Fear is a powerful tool, Talion. Let's put Goroths to work.
Hey, Glory?
We're close. Now, which one of this filth is Goroth?
I want back 3 cannibals at once. All unburied.
It's unknown to me.
Oh, this is wonderful! What could be better than this?
Thanks for the resub, Lampster. Good to see you around again. Does Goroth always drop the same? I don't think he does. I think he actually varies. But he's only power level 6, so it's usually not a very good rune.
First, I'm resurrected by a wraith. Now I am working with an orc. What could possibly be next?
We must use the weapons of our enemy against him. The orcs hate each other almost as much as they hate us.
There's intel here, but it's surrounded by a bunch of dudes, and I can't even get intel on the Warchief yet. So, yep. Hey, Siren?
blind his many
That was a
eyes,
misclick.
and can't see you coming.
Alright. Yeah, yeah.
Something just moved over there.
Okay, so killing the dudes in that order means they do not detect you yet. So that's pretty cool. Detonate. Alright. So close. I think my focus might come back after this, though.
And I will show everyone here.
I'm not sure if these cutscenes are counted for, like, focus regen time. Oh, maybe they are. Cool. Hey, pen again?
Keep the executioner alive. Our path lies in his mind.
I
Oh, did I get it in time? I don't think I reacted fast enough. You have to pick up that rune, like, really fast, or else it doesn't go through.
This Ratbag
I did
led
not
us up
get
the
it.
chain of command in spite of himself.
He has a gift for failure.
What is it?
All that clanging we've been hearing coming from the floor. One thing.
Savage Onslaught, I guess that's worth equipping if it doesn't replace anything else. Doesn't matter much. Oh, I forgot to check for intel, but there wasn't any, so good. Alright, let's get some Mog spam
Training
going.
platform. Well, we'll see how the Warchief
Soon,
soldiers do
anyway.
in the face of a true foe.
Rattle a cage and bring out the beast.
If Ratbag is able to take the Warchief's place, it will only be a matter of time before he leads us in.
Ratbag took out Ghouls and the executioner. I was only
I'd rather not have to use an arrow on that, but it doesn't actually matter.
the pain of my twin shall echo within you.
Alright, get down here.
Get behind! Watch out! It's you cannot escape the
Alright.
Lord.
So I could have improved that by killing him, or finishing him off with the bow attack, but that was still really fast. With the bow attack, I skip that cutscene. And now I guess it's time to equip runes. Because that's like a rune that I always want every run, I think. Because fully re-getting Elf Shot and all that is really nice. Yes, yes. Start from above. Not that. This. Go. The Undying. Yeah, that's better than the other one. And Sylvan Doom. Recover Elf Shot from a Brutalize kill. That doesn't actually matter. I'm okay with it.
I've had enough of voodoo. Time we marched off elsewhere.
Let's do this. Kill Berserkers. I think I might just do that one literally right now. It's like really nearby. I mean, why not? It's literally right here. Hopefully I'll get more intel on the way.
When pawns fall, the king will emerge. Kill the Warchief's
I'm doing this without Shadow Strike, which is kind of unfortunate, but it doesn't actually matter all that much. Alright, there's a captain. I feel like this is the mission where your targets are like the most split up. There just aren't all that many. They do continually spawn though, which is nice. Oh, whoops. He walked behind a wall. And that captain is literally right there. What? Oh god. There's no elf shot here. Go quickly. Okay. I would like to find some elf shot. The bloated. I forgot to check if he had a vault breaker. He does not, but he does have battle hardens. Okay, I'm gonna find some elf shot before I start fighting. Oh, whoops. Get down there. Because I think... Wait, is he invulnerable to range? God, I should really pay attention. Yeah, he is. Okay, I can still kill him with explosions and such. Also stealth.
I've got better things to do than dance with you, maggot! Stop wasting time and face up to a real warrior!
Alright, this is gonna be kind of tough. Maybe not. No!
Fancy a goat, do you? Careful though. Sauron's watching.
It's really unfortunate. Okay, I still got the ground attack, so it's not too bad. If he wasn't vulnerable to range, I could just finish him off with that. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that I have an easy way of doing this now. I'm definitely not getting a flurry combo off. So I think I'm just gonna do a knockdown. And ground attack. Maybe now I can get away with it. Oh, there we go. That looks funny. That particle effect is no. Well, that effect does not look very good up close. Also, I misclicked again. Please ignore it. Epic bow rune. That's nice. What do we get? Ooh, stand fast. Alright, so we got RTSR for the bow, which is actually more useful in Zone 1 than Zone 2, so yay. And I'm gonna try out doing this one first. I've always gone for Hirgon 2 before the Golem stuff, but I'm gonna try this out. See what happens. Unfortunately, I don't see any more intel. Well, there's one. That's too far out of the way. And too close to lots of enemies.
Must follow us, Bright Master, to the treasures we go.
Oh, whoops. Sticky walls. Okay, so he does start moving there. That's nice. Please continue moving. I'm just gonna do it this way because the extra Miriam might actually come in handy. Because I want to make sure that I can upgrade Elf Shop before the Torven missions. It's actually fairly important for that. And crits. So again, I think there are things that you can do to increase his walking speed, as well as like Hirgon's walking speed. You can't do it when it's the auto walk stuff, where you just let go of the mouse and or controller and they move, but like If you're near them and moving with the run button, I think they move faster. But I'm not sure. Please continue moving. Thank you. Let's get Elven Swiftness going.
Your friend seems quick to lead us to danger.
Knowledge of my past.
Ghouls!
We're gonna take a chance and not get the nearby Forge Tower. Pretty sure I'm not gonna need it. I'm also gonna pay attention to the number of ghouls I kill. Interesting, this is a lot more than usual. Okay, so I think it is timer based. To some extent. This is a lot more ghouls than I usually have to kill, and I think that's because I'm skipping the Forge Tower.
That halfling golem.
230. That's a lot.
Tray us to the
I think last time I had to kill about 160.
He has no love for the Dark Lord.
So yeah, I think getting that Forge Tower is actually basically just free,
I can feel
because those ghouls will continually spawn for some amount of time, after which they stop spawning. I don't think it's just a number. That's interesting. I mean, you can also just not get the Forge Tower and just run around like an idiot for, I don't know, 20 seconds before fighting them.
the eagle hunts rabbits from up high.
That's definitely something to work out, though. Like, that mission can be made a lot smoother with that info. Because you can just run around for, like an idiot for, I don't know, 30 or 40 seconds, and then kill all of them with a single explosion, and then the mission will complete after, like, one explosion. Like, that might work.
Thick in death.
That might actually work. Also, I got lucky and there was a campfire there. I don't think that's always there.
Ghouls. Why am I not surprised?
Though I think I also missed a boulder by going for that campfire, so it might have been
And
slower.
now is ready for another.
Night crawlers. Vermin from the depths of the earth.
Fly, you fool.
That was some interesting lighting for a second. Where is it? Wait, not yet. Okay. Run. That one. Okay, so now I just have to go to that, and I don't know... It's probably faster just to run to it
9 to men.
with these boulders than to fast travel. So that might actually be a benefit of doing this route.
Yes, the Nazgul.
It's a little bit faster to get to this than by fast traveling.
As are many who come in contact with the rings of power.
And I think this is the last one before the remaining Warchiefs. Of course, it's also here gone too, so it takes forever.
With any luck, luck, the Uruks have yet to discover
I
the
also
secrets of the blasting
don't
powder.
have
I need to
intel
free my men to find
on
out.
any of the
You believe the
remaining
blasting powder
war
can draw off the
chiefs.
Black Hand?
So that's really
I
important
pray
to get.
so. The enemy gathers at Uduk's Hollow.
Like,
where many of my
absolutely
men were
necessary.
enslaved. I pray Aaron too.
So if
is
I see
there.
intel during this, I have
will
to get
handle
it.
the Uruks.
Perhaps we can take a more stealthy approach and incapacitate them by using their weakness. Grog. Have you ever heard of Hithless? It's toxic and is good for one thing. Poisoning orcs. Follow me.
I forgot to run ahead of him.
When I deserted the Black Gate, I fell sick. It was Erin who
Please
nursed me
continue.
to health.
Is she the reason you joined the tribesmen?
Of the many, she is my most cherished. There are only so many camps my wife could have been taken to.
Do you believe she will be at this one?
My heart says yes.
I hope for your sake she is, Hirgon.
Wow. Okay, I thought he stopped.
I'll keep watch for
Yes, I did,
orcs.
Chops. I'm not terribly sad. I might be able to just stealth this first area now. Hey, Sloth? Oh, so much for that. Okay, so you can stealth cancel grabbing the stuff. That's sort of useful, I guess. Oh, whoops. Ah. Please die.
There are more plants ahead.
So I got Hirgon to run up here. Also, using all my elf shot there was kind of stupid. Whatever.
Where did you acquire this blasting powder?
Traded for it. The blustery dwarf. We took his
Is
powder,
Varel still here?
left him our
Because he has some
footprints.
shirts that I'd like you to see.
Fair, if you ask me.
You are proving yourself to be a
Dang, I
strong
forgot
leader
who to shoot here.
or a deserter.
I think it's like one of these. Whoa, wow.
Like you.
So I misclicked Shadow Strike. That was a mistake.
Where did you acquire this blasting powder?
Whoops.
Traded for it. The blustery dwarf. We took his powder and left him our footprints. Pretty fair, if you ask me.
You are proving yourself to be a strong leader
Can't see him.
for a deserter.
That is only because I leave the hard work to men like you.
We'll be joining into one big army. Yep, that means we'll crush any resistance much quicker.
Not sure. Actually, what if I just do this? That was probably worth it. And on the bright side, that also refilled my elf shot, so I was actually able to do that. Oh, dude, intel.
In Mordor,
I'm grabbing
even
that.
flowers are of death.
That also refills elf shot, which is sort of nice. Let's wait till...
There are far worse things than flowers here.
Alright, so vulnerable to stealth and fear of Caragors. Easy. So definitely doing that one. He was like over to the west. What? Don't you do this? You're gonna please. Okay. Ain't King? Welcome back.
So many bloody pigskins sticking up Fort Ball. Ain't so bad. There's so many of them they don't even miss one of you.
I thought it impossible Sauron would ever return.
Darkness descends upon Mordor. Soon it will be impossible not to succumb.
When we realized we couldn't fight the orcs, we started dressing up like slaves, sneaking into their camps to free the others.
A bold strategy.
Let's see how it works out for him.
Mostly, we'd end up slaves ourselves. At least we came dressed for the part. When I was first rescued by
If you
the
run ahead of him
outcasts,
there,
they
can you
told
make
me
him
you'd
run more
led the search
directly?
party for my head.
I volunteered.
I wonder.
Were you caught, our fellow rangers would have killed you. I could not let you suffer that fate.
Up here, we almost have enough poison.
And I could not roll cancel
I look
that.
forward to
That's kind of
seeing
interesting.
effects up close.
Grab this one. Roll cancel. Nope. I guess you can only do that in combat.
This should be enough. Now all you have to do is drop it into their grog.
Will the orcs not smell the poison?
Also, Sloth, do you have any plans on going to
But if they spot
AGDQ?
you,
I'm thinking
I doubt
about
they
it.
will drink from it. The Uduks are stationed by the front gates. For the sake of my men, keep to the shadows. I'll gather my men and wait. We'll stand ready to seize the blasting powder once the camp is clear. Remember, Talion, don't be seen. These Uduks have killed many slaves for far less. They would know.
Alright.
So let us ride it around. If not, at least a good beating will make the meat more tender for this one.
Okay. No speed boost for me. I should probably just warp to this archer up here. Whatever, too late. Yeah.
No wonder this stuff burns so well.
Wow, I didn't accidentally grab that, Grog. That's a first.
Oh, the stink of this. I'm surprised they can keep it down.
Alright, and this guy's not here. Excellent. No surprises this time. Right. Okay, good. Oh, whoops. I almost made it through this mission without an accidental grab. I suck. There's intel, but I can't grab it right now. So I only have intel on the one guy. If there's no intel nearby, I just have to go for him. But he's one that yeah, that intel's too far away. This... AGDQ is in Dulles. Right next to DC. Where it is every year. Pinky. SGDQ is always in Denver, and AGDQ, as far as I know, is always in Dulles. At least it's always been in that area. It started out in Mikeyama's basement, which is around there. I'm gonna grab some intel first.
I dare that
Also, sometimes I get a really fast charge on a bow shot, like what happened right there, and I'm not sure why. Would be good to know. Vulnerable to mounted beasts, but really far away, so I'm probably gonna have to skip that one. It's Dulles, not Dallas. If it was Dallas, I could just drive there.
Prove no weapon can touch us.
Oh, this one's annoying. 20 kills, right? That's so many. Whatever. Yep. So I think first priority is release some Caragors so that they won't aggro me when I kill dudes. And so the Caragors, you know, kill people.
Word is, explain, kill,
I
and it do that.
can release like 5 Caragors or something. Yeah, we can do that, at least. Well, I can't even see that. I think I can basically just let the Caragors finish this one out. Let's see. 'Cause I can't see many. Where's more elf shot? This is a decent vantage point. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to fire that. Ugh. Oh, wait. I want to drain this guy. Alright, just a few more. I really want to stay undetected. Okay, good, good. And he's gonna walk right through here. Did he just turn around? I think he turned around. Alright, I think I'm gonna go at this from below. I may have to use a tract. Might be a speedrunning first for me. Alright then, attract incoming. Okay, just to make sure. Yeah, gotcha. The level layouts are fixed. The locations where you have to fight them are random. That's not even a good one. See, and I have to go for this intel, because the one Warchief I actually know about is not useful. Oh good, it's an easy intel. Oh, there's papers in there. I've never gotten this intel before. That's kind of cool. Wow, he's right nearby. And Fear of Morgai flies, excellent.
Let those idiot captains do what they want. You hear that?
I don't know what the condition is, though. I guess we'll find out. I'm not sure I've ever had this one before.
He believes he draws us into
Easy!
a trap. Let us not
Easy!
disappoint him.
Go fast. The end. This was a reasonably lucky set of Warchiefs, really. I mean, there was one that was bad, but I get to skip one, so it's all good. I mean, getting over here is kind of annoying, but whatever.
Heard rumors about some trouble in
And there it flies right up there.
Man, fear.
Oh, the trap is over here. Yep, those are the nearest flies. It is faster just to fight him. He's an archer, so I can kill him super quick. I don't need to bother with the flies. And he's like right next to me anyway. Invulnerable to range, but otherwise nothing to worry about.
Not so nice on the other foot, is it?
I have to kill him quickly though, because the alarm's going off. There's nobody nearby, but they're going to be coming. Oh, he blocks Vault. Oh, geez, he is actually more fearsome an opponent than I realized. That's okay. He blocks Wraith Stuns and he blocks Vaults, which is a combination I'm not sure I've even like ever seen before. Not that one.
Don't you push me!
Ow. Animation skip, yes. Or cutscene skip, whatever. Dunsies. And epic rune. Most excellent. Oh! RTSR hype! I have RTSR for both my weapons. What is even happening? Alright, so this is one of the luckiest set of runes you can get, honestly. The only luckier would be the one that increases duration of Elven Swiftness, which is better than like every other rune combined. But aside from that, yeah. I literally have double RTSR. In case you're wondering, I have a rune that doubles my bow damage whenever I'm below 25% health, and I have a rune that doubles my sword damage whenever I'm below 25% health. So, that's pretty cool.
Forgive Erin's words. Her heart is with our people. The slaves you
I don't
brought us
know
free
how
know
much
where
it's
the
going to
Dark
help
Lord's
me,
monument is
but
most
it's
vulnerable.
going to help me.
We will strike there. We'll need to steal a cart of grog from the Uduk. It will make quite the trigger for the blasting powder. Let's
Alright,
move.
so the good stuff that happened with that last Warchief. The condition to make him appear was really easy. Instead of killing a certain number of Uruks, all I had to do was run to a place and then he appears. The other thing that made it
The Ghouls
fast
have turned on the Uduks. Nature's darkness cannot be
was
tamed.
that he's an archer, so he has very low life. So I was able to kill him in 2 ground executions and 2 normal executions. I was able to finish him off with a combat execution, which means that
When I'm through, no Uruks will draw breath.
A what? Oh, that did kill him. Okay, good. Oh, I thought there was a guy down there. There's never a guy down there. I don't know what I was thinking.
The cart.
And I was also lucky in that he gave me one of the best runes in the game. And yes, the runes are random. Okay. I was also lucky in that his objective was like right next to where I happened to be when I got the intel for him.
Excellent, Talion. Now we
So
must
this was a very
ensure
good
our
first
men can
area.
Push the cart to the monument free from harm. Look, how fast evil corrodes.
This decay. Gondor must not fall prey to the
And I can
shadow.
save 2 minutes here by just not failing the mission at one point.
Let's
So,
move.
wow, this is going to be a sub 1 hour hammer. That's fantastic. That is really good. It's the first time I've ever seen a 1 hour hammer. Notably, I split on the hammer when I shoved the sword into his face. Or the dagger, I guess. And not, like, at the mission end screen, just for dramatic effect. But, you know, that said. Really good. Right here, gun, let's go. Oh, he's doing his super fast run. He does it there for, like, a really short time. And then he stops. Wow, that character is really going to town.
Root camp lies before us. Kill the lot so my men can pass. If you need assistance, I'll be close. We're under control!
Where are the other 2? Alright, archers. Wow, the Caragor took out, like, everybody except the archers. That's great. Archer, please. Archer! Well, ghoul. Where is this guy? He's, like, hiding in the corner. Like, he was literally, like, just shoving his head into the corner of that wall. That was annoying. Get the spider! Yay!
Fighting side by side. Who would have thought? Ranger, stay close.
I wonder if you can get him out of his stealth mode here by just killing a random dude.
My men can use this distraction. to
Yeah,
push
like
the
your
cart
movement
beneath
options
the
are so
right
good
unseen.
inbounds that out of bounds is sort of not useful. Like maybe it's useful in Great White Grog for some reason? I don't know.
Simmer, beasts. You'll get Uduk guts as a reward.
Also, I've never gone out of bounds. I did get the one thing where you, like, fly really high up into the air for no reason.
Dead rumble below our feet.
But aside from that,
They're upon us.
I also don't really know the fastest way to approach this. I was wondering why only one spawned out of here. That's kind of weird. Go. Problemo. Yeah. Oh, there were two anyway. Whatever. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
My men will protect the cart. Let's clear the ridge so they may pass.
I have double RTSR. What the? Ugh, that's so good. Hello, Bible Thump guy.
Be ready, Talion. The next outpost.
So activating RTS. So I assume that RTSR, like activating it, will double combat execution damage because you know it's with the sword, but I'm not entirely certain about that.
Categories. One enemy
So activating
replaces
RTSR will not be useful except for Warchiefs and the hammer. And the talons, I guess. Let's not forget those beautiful enemies. Arterion, let's go. I should really conserve more elf shot. I should have just drained a ghoul during that. That would have been smart. Just drain a ghoul, the second to last ghoul while Ergon kills the last one. It's not a big deal though. So here's where I lost 2 minutes. I ran forward a little bit earlier than I should have, and by doing so I failed the mission, and you have to restart before that previous fight with those ghouls.
There, Ranger. Our success depends on your ability to clear the outpost of Uduk. Only then can my men
Alright. We're good now.
Uduk's numbers dwindled now that their war chiefs have fallen by my hand.
Is there anything I can upgrade right now? Because I think that Brutalize might actually be useful in this part. Also, as far as I know, the Mogwai Fly Swarms don't actually help you here. I might be wrong about that, but I don't remember it doing anything. Like, they weren't considered eliminated. Where's the elf shot? There it is. Whoops. I hate how you can't see your allies while firing. Where's everyone?
I'll handle the Uduks. You handle the cart with the explosives.
I don't know anything useful to do here. Like, doing almost any way of fighting the Uruks will slow you down a small amount because they're the cinematic slowdown animation stuff while fighting. So aside from just shooting with the bow and never using focus, this is the fastest way to do this. Like, maybe you could run around and grab herbs for experience, but, you know, whatever. I was trying to skip this, but you can't. Headshot. Oh, I already headshot an archer in the last area, so I only had to do 2 there. That's kind of interesting. Not quite a gold, but I'll still be like -5 minutes. Okay.
To these outcasts, it seems I am less of a monster in death than I was in life.
It is the Black Hand and his captains who
Yeah,
are
this is probably the best first area anybody's ever done. And I have the benefit of RTSR during this next fight. Oh my goodness. Unlockability. Brutalized. I don't know if I should get brutalized, really. There's some places where I used to use it, but now I found better ways to approach those. So I think it would be better spent just like getting a thing in tier 3 a little bit faster. Wow, you do like no damage, do you? Ow. I'm messing up. I mean, I want to take damage, I just don't know the fastest way of doing it yet. Alright, that counts.
The Dark Lord will rule.
Oh my goodness, this is double damage. The double damage. Aw, not fair. Ouch. Okay, that was a mistake.
Useless orc filth.
It's okay though. But yeah. OMG, this damage.
Grave Walker.
Oh man.
How does your vengeance taste, Talion? Is not the darkness sweet?
I hope I gold split that. Yeah. RTSR is a rune. It's actually 2 runes, and I happened to get both somehow. So basically, I have double damage on everything except stealth whenever I'm below 25% health. Which is kind of super good. That was a sub 59. That's a 58-28 zone 1.
But the Black Hand and the Tower remain.
and their
I can
master.
only get so hard. I forget what the name of it is. Somebody look that up. It's not unbeatable. It had good Warchiefs. The rune barely helped. Like, it helped during the hammer, but that was the only time it was relevant. So otherwise, like, the only luck that was involved there was Warchiefs, and that's not so crazy as to be unbeatable. Like, you can get better Warchiefs. Maybe 1 out of every, like, 10 runs, but you can. But yeah, that is definitely, like, a model for, hey, this was a good Zone 1. And I'm glad I'm good enough at the game that I could make use of it, right? It sucks getting good luck when you suck at the game and you're just like, oh man, this could have been so good. It's great getting good luck and then it actually being really good.
So many dead Uduks.
So I'm not gonna take all that many
Thank the ghouls
risks.
before I slaughter them.
Ghouls are scavengers. They take all, but leave one thing behind.
I'm not sure if you can do this
must
next.
locate the ghouls'
Why are you
tracks.
climbing around? I went too far around. I didn't have to go that far. Interesting. There's usually 3 guys that spawn there, but I only saw 2. That was not a good jump. Okay.
This hollow bleeds with death.
And
Did
this
I kill
must
that
be
3rd spider?
Morgoth's
I don't think I
scum.
did.
There's our trail.
Not that it really matters.
In the belly
So
of
I'm
the
actually
beast,
gonna like
stealth
go
is
in
my
stealth
best
here.
weapon.
Just in case.
Staying high will keep me out of sight. Ghouls
I was
fear
almost
fire as much
detected.
as light. Those flames
But I
will
wasn't,
prove
so it's
useful if
okay.
overwhelmed.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Why does jumping in this game suck so much? Please make it, please make it, please make it, please make it. Shit. Shit.
The ghouls
It
know
doesn't count!
I feel them rumbling beneath my feet.
It doesn't count!
My best move is to remain unseen. Staying high will keep
All
me
because of that one jump to the wrong place. That I like can't even control.
Ghouls fear fire as much as light. Those flames. will
Alright,
prove
so if
useful
there
if
are
overwhelmed.
any ghouls that are sounding the alarm, you cannot complete the mission. Yeah, I mean, you know, that lost like, what, a minute? I mean, it sucks, but it's still in good pace. I've made worse mistakes before in world record runs. That's for sure.
A treasure room. Your heirloom must be here.
Even so, fair panda.
By Gondor! What is that creature?
It's your mom. What? Maybe I didn't have to soften her up quite that much, but that still worked out.
The storm is past.
The danger has not.
Alright.
We must escape this darkness. Those fires will stop them. The entrance is nigh. The sun is our end if we don't reach it in time.
I always get a 132 there.
What of your
I didn't watch the run, but I heard about it. I saw the splits.
vision, Celebrimbor?
That was
I
sad.
used all that he had taught me and forged the 3 in secret. Water, air, and fire.
I swear I don't even know like half the people on Hayakwai anymore. Oh, hunting challenge completed. Yay. I'm gonna check to see if I can upgrade... Actually, no, I'm gonna check after this mission
The future must be met.
to see if I can upgrade Elf Shot. I'm also not going to get the Northeast Forge Tower. I'm not sure whether it's a good idea to get. So I'm just gonna try not getting it. I really need to figure out a consistent way to get the short hop there. It's so good when I get it. Alright, so normally I get to the cart at 18 seconds. And I'm pretty sure the timer pauses when the map shows up. Meaning that not getting the Forge Tower saves about 32 seconds or so.
Queen told us our answers to building an orc army lie within this fortress.
If we brand those archers, we can build...
Well, the thing is, none of the raids are in the northeast area. And it's northeast, by the way. So... the only time you would ever regret not getting that fort... like, the only time you would ever need this Forge Tower is if you want to kill a is if you want to challenge a Warchief the default way, and he happens to be in the northeast area. There are no raids up here. There are no raids where you would want to teleport to this one that I know of.
Mine is the sight that will pierce your mortal will.
I was almost able to teleport to that guy, but he started patrolling away.
Let your hand be guided by silver. Witness the flame and be led to your redemption.
So jumping down here, I'm pretty sure means that they all aggro me, and I also get to skip my animation of holding up my hand because I activate that while in the air. Means I can do this like really, really easily. Damn. Which leaves only the defenders and this one random guy. I really want my focus to come back. That was a mistake. I was really hoping that would work. Oh, this is bad now. Oh, ability point gained. Fantastic. I needed Elf Shot. I was gonna just brand this guy. The last guy is gonna be this archer. Okay. So that was slow. Slower than it could have been anyway. But I have plenty of Elf Shot, so I'm going to be able to chase even up to 2 intel from here. This one guy. I don't live off Twitch. For the most part, I live off my parents' generosity. Alright, no intel around there?
But to make them our followers.
It is a gift. We can use the weapon of the enemy against him.
I'm not entirely sure what the best place to jump to is, but I'm pretty sure it's right there. Alright, now I'm going to try upgrading Elf Shot. You can. But I've gotten pretty much all of the you might get it, you might not Miriam stuff, so you won't always be able to upgrade it here. You may have to wait until Torven won. Oh, that guy was visible and I missed him. I could teleport to one of the others, but I far prefer the archer. Oh, whoops. Okay.
More than I expected. isolate the captain.
Whoops. Whoops. Out of my way.
You maggot!
That did not go terribly
the flesh from your bones.
smoothly.
Let's get started. Too many, Ranger!
Right side, my focus is back, so I can do that. No! I did not mean to do that. Let's kill that one. Oh, what? You can grab him now? Why can't I grab him? That's really cool. I don't know why it happens, but sure. Usually have to, like, damage him to 3rd health or something.
It is done. He's ours.
That was
We
great.
must now make this captain a bodyguard.
That was
He is never
great.
to be a war chief.
Like, it was gonna be really slow, but then he was just like, eh, I'll give it to you. Only a 4 elf shot though, so I have to be really accurate here.
Join me, or face the end of my sword, maggots! Go away! I serve another!
I must help Uduk eliminate all those who challenge him.
Like, I don't think he has any traits where he gets feared. Oh, that was bad. Alright. Fortunately, his elf shot literally right here. Shit. Shit. Oh, that was slow. Fortunately, one of these guys has intel. I'm pretty sure there's no easy way to grab this intel here, so I'm just gonna kill everyone. I'm gonna save him for last just in case it works out, though. I'll do it. Easy enough. This one only damaged by ranged, so that is one I'm going to be raiding.
Our captain fights for us well.
Through my will, he steers these Uduks of Mordor.
Just do this from here. There are many weaknesses that allow you to grab bosses really early. As far as I know, he doesn't have any such weaknesses, though. That just happened to work out.
I conquered the weak. Now join me in victory. Any who oppose me will pay with their blood.
So this is really, well, not like super lucky intel. Okay, Fear of Ghouls, so I couldn't have used that anyway. I forgot to check what his other stuff was, so that one I'm gonna raid as well. Oh, sweet. That was really lucky. And there's one guaranteed intel after TARS, so yeah. Okay, so far none of these are good default targets. All of them pretty much have to be raided, which is okay. Like, it's not too bad if you just raid everybody. It's nice to have one that has a fear that you can exploit inside a stronghold, though. Hey, Dragon, it's going pretty well.
Great advantage will ready us for this battle. Listen to them. Vile, savage beasts.
And we shall
One out.
command their savagery.
Oh, there's elf shot there. That's actually really handy. Also, preparing RTSR is a really good idea. Because Tars you have to fight the normal way, so I'm gonna take some damage. Hello, Weeps. Unfortunately, there's really no way to purposely take damage other than just letting people hit you. Ah, that was bad.
Finally we meet. You are every bit as I imagined.
I mean, like, I don't have to take damage, but it would sort of help if I did. This guy takes no damage, by the way. I don't think it's worth it to go too far out of my way to take damage, so I'm just going to keep doing this. I did not mean to go into last chance, though. It's not too bad. Oh, I'm not at low enough life yet. I'm not at below 25% after a last chance. That actually really sucks. That's really unfortunate. Darn it. Tars usually dies a lot easier than this. I'm getting unlucky. Okay, he died. Oh sweet, I skipped all the cutscenes because he died during my last chance. So that's fine. Right, so fun fact, you automatically get these runes added to your inventory once this transition occurs. So it's best to just go for the intel. And there's always an intel, as far as I know. I've gotten one every time. Alright, so this guy, vulnerable to stealth. So I'm going after him.
Queen Marwen's plan has given us great strength.
Strength should not be squandered, but wielded. The Queen will show us how.
Actually, he's easy to raid too.
Great results. An army of our own to face darkness head on.
A mirror looking upon itself,
It's not helpful.
ready to be cracked.
We should return to Marwen. She will have more for us.
I'm not sure which one that one is. But I already have the RTSR bow one, so I'm not going to bother.
Saruman is one
Oh,
of
that
the
one's actually really useful for a Torven. So I might actually use that.
Power of the ring, he could have built a great army to challenge the Dark Lord.
And that's what we must do. The one garrison does not an army make.
Yes. We must dominate more war chiefs for a true.
Alright, so let's see, it was this one. Right. Vulnerable to stealth. Slaughter waves of enemies, though. Okay, I'm just gonna raid all of them. Slaughtering waves of enemies is super slow. Alright, so it's just 4 raids. Which in turn means that I need to activate that. So I'm gonna just do all of the main missions and then activate that right before the cure and start a raid. This is a really bad way to get to this forge tower. There's literally nothing to speed boost off of other than this right here. Yeah. So one is vulnerable to stealth, the rest are pretty much just do them the normal way. Which isn't like super lucky, but it's not terribly unlucky either.
Of my house.
I just have to take a little bit of time out to command Grublik or whatever his name is. The flogger. I forget his name, but I know he's a flogger.
Toll on the Queen. Only in stealth can we clear
Double
the
ammo.
path so Nithariel and the men may find the elixir.
Emotion fogs your way. Risk without
Should probably teleport to that farther one.
This medicine will clear the Queen's mind and lead to answers of your past.
Then we justify our alliance.
They must know that she will risk everything to protect their Queen.
She knows without the keystone, the arch will fall.
Stay our hands with Uduk, when a Caragor can do it in our stead.
On the side!
Come on up.
Nithariel's drive.
Lethal Shadow Strike. I've never gotten it, and I don't really think it's worth it. Like, I guess it might be, but yeah, I just can't really see it.
My boy! Well, hello. You look like a fine gentleman.
Oh, jeez. Don't you do that. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Okay. Combat drain. Don't you dare, don't you dare. Okay, he stopped, he stopped. We're all good. We're gonna do that just so if somebody else tries to raise the alarm, I have elf shot. Also gives me elf shot to finish this guy off. So that's useful. Recover focus for a headshot kill. Sylvan Arrow is great. I'm gonna grab that. I remember the run I had 3 Sylvan Arrows. That was weird. 32% chance? That's not very high, but you know, good enough. Okay, so just headed to that.
The strength shines through her leadership.
It's reflected in the eyes of our people with respect.
Actually, I'm going to somewhat drastically, well, it's not like super drastic, but I'm going to change this route. Because I think that it's really convenient to do a lot of raid locations like on route to during the Torven missions. So I'm going to grab this forge tower, I'm going to start the raid, and I'm going to complete the rescue. And then I will proceed to do the Torven stuff. And hopefully I can get the raids done as I'm moving around with Torven. I love this game. You can do stuff like that.
I live on in these.
Oh, I should have Shadow Striked. That was stupid. No.
Get behind him!
Continue going. Oh, wait. Okay, whoops. I messed up in a variety of ways.
Wait!
I was headed towards the wrong one. I forgot that it's not this one that's marked, it's the other one. Does this reset all the aggro and stuff? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Oh, right. Yep. I forgot about that. So, whoops. But it's also not a huge deal. so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so that's a really good location to do after Torven 3. So I think I'll just wait for that. Come to think of it, I think you can see the location of the raid before you actually order the raid, so maybe I should have taken some time to work that out and choose the best raid location. That would have been smart.
It would appear all of her men have fallen.
Oh, that guy is
She has no one
gonna mess me up. All this free intel that I'm just not bothering with. Because I already have, like, infinite intel. Dude, Schnitzel is great.
Spit out the truth, or I'll make you drop your luck. Where is you want the Grave Walker? Here I am!
That's Sylvan Arrow.
Country again if you dare.
Wow, that's Sylvan Arrow. That was 3 in a row. It's only like a 30% chance or something. Not that focus is all that important, but it helps.
They killed my men.
It helps.
One after another.
I know what you feel. We must hurry. The Uruks rally when their brethren fall.
So will my tribe.
Plan your vengeance once we have escaped.
I don't seek vengeance. I fight because it would be wrong not to. Talion, I can no longer draw my sword.
Then I will do so in your stead.
Oh, that's not what Lothario was.
I
Alright.
am but a handicap to you, Talion.
You were hurt because of me. I am the handicap to you.
I'm actually not terribly confident about this second area.
I've never met a fighter with such vigor for battle.
I have no choice. In the face
Because
of
I'm doing stuff out of order, I don't really have a good idea for like what a good time here would be. And I'm kind of worried, because Torven missions take quite a while, I think. Ouch. Whoops.
Steady. I'm here.
Let's make haste. My leg is broken, not my spirit. The Tower of Sauron interrogated me on your whereabouts, but I did not betray you.
And you have proven my faith.
As you now prove mine.
I told the captain we need to
The horde is endless. My sword can only take so many.
The Black Hand is here! Fire on him!
Kablamo. Did Lothario stand up for a second? It looked like she did. That was kind of weird.
That ranger knows we're too tough for him.
Oh, Lothario was treated as a mount because it shows her health bar like next to yours. That's strange. Only you could brand her. Then you could do naughty things. Dude, Schnitzel comes first. You know this.
So,
Alright, so fast travel go.
Bill and her men will not survive Mordor.
Yeah, doing that Forge Tower during Torven 1 would have been so much better.
For this.
Although, it's much faster to do Torven 1 after, or to go right from Torven 1 to Torven 2 because they end so close, so it doesn't leave your options open quite as well. I think it's still a mistake though. Not too sad about it. Like, I forgot to implement something that I've literally never done before. Whatever.
The hunt is its own beast, one you must learn to tame.
You heard me, Van Guy. There are not a lot of skips in this game.
What do we need them
There
for?
are 0 skips in this game,
A worthy mount for a dangerous hunt.
which is sort of fun.
These beasts will not be impressed by your rank. All flesh tastes the same to them. Once you go on the hunt, Captain, you'll come out a changed man. Hopefully for the better, but you never know.
So I have Torvens 1, 2, and 3, and 4 Warchief raids.
But Caragors, well, those bastards are a tougher breed. Took me nearly a year to figure them out. Caragors. Buggers hate water. I once tried to ride one through a river, and she hightailed it up a cliffside with me on its back. Amazing what
Not sure how far ahead of him you can go here. And again, I'm going to play it a little bit safe.
Beautiful.
Let's try to do the same thing I did last time.
And she doesn't nag, like my wife.
And we have hot, steamy
you haven't
sex
lived until
every
you've been
day.
on the hunt, Captain. The very air. Ranger, over here!
Like your mom.
When a Caragor charges, you have 2 options. Knock the bastard down, or eat dirt. Hold. Hold! What now? Hop on and take her for a ride! Hold tight! I can't walk with the feet!
Torven, get moving. I guess if you do that early, he takes longer to come down and mount the Caragor, if you know what I mean. So that's kind of weird.
That's about the same time it took me to tame one. You might be a natural, Captain. You didn't fare too bad back there. Where'd you get your training, Captain?
I hail from the Black Gate.
The Black Gate. Nice place. Sounds depressing. Let's find some Uruks. Now that
Whoops.
you've tamed the beast, let's see if it will fight for
Whoops. I suck. Wow. I should get closer before fighting.
you. Way to unwind.
I'm missing way too much.
I'm more than you.
Dude, Sylvan Arrow is such a great rune.
Caragors will take care of the rest.
Torven. Oh god. Okay, I suck.
Now you see now, Captain, even the fiercest beast can be used for good.
You've been hunting in Nurnin for long, dwarf?
Years
Move.
and years. Land used to be more
you.
lush. Now a doom slowly sweeps over it.
Like much of Mordor.
Yes. Though the doom does add a spice to the hunt. You take him up high. Leave the ground dogs to me. The world was young, the mountains green. Stain yet on the moon. Not a clean kill. Half point. Oh, that was gruesome. Double point.
Wow, he is running so fast.
Was young, the mountains green.
How did I do that? And how can I do it again in the future? Well, they didn't all die. Axe. Because 2 of them are defenders, naturally. Alright, still good.
The basics
basics down. Let's take on a fresh batch. We'll find another cow.
That's a convenient enough place to brand. I only got 5 out of it, but it's still fine.
Oh, running short on lessons?
Running long on lip. You'll need to think on your feet.
Sure seems like Advertiser Reno to me.
Can't always look to me for help.
Not like bannable, but
The hunt is about discipline.
don't do that,
Training yourself to see
please.
the perfect moment.
I wonder if I can upgrade Focus again. I usually can't, but I think I've gotten a lot of Miriam this run. I could have ran for it a little bit faster, but whatever.
Even before they toss me to the rocks below.
Yeah.
Kills are much cleaner though. Quality over quantity.
Cleaner, he says. Where is Torven even? Torven! God, I hate Torven. Hey, Kayla. Okay. Yep, there he is.
Torven is too quiet.
Nice!
Something must
You
be
can
wrong.
skip that.
Go to him.
Can you skip this?
Perhaps we should track the hunter.
You'll make a nice meal, dwarf.
Dude, the double cutscene skip. The double cutscene skip. That was so good. That was amazing.
This dwarf is far from home.
That was fantastic.
Not all
Also,
those who
my
wander
Caragor
are
is over
lost.
there now. I guess the Caragor always remains in the same location. So the closer I can get to that spawn point at the end of that mission, the better.
So, what backward lesson do you have planned this time, eh? Shooting Crabane to prepare us for the mighty Grog?
You want to hunt Grog? So
Just
you
look
shall.
at Fearful Ferret,
Not
the
just any
gaming god.
Grog. This is a rare one. It's territorial, strong enough to claim land as its own. And you and me, we're trespassing. Tell me, Captain, you ever slay a Grog before?
Today will be the first of many.
Now you're talking like a hunter. I've got a feeling in my gut you may survive this, Captain.
Okay, so from here I
Since
can
that's the
shoot that
largest part
bonfire.
of you, I like those odds.
Wondered about
So I
that.
assume you have a plan to kill this
Hey,
Grog?
Loader.
I do, Captain.
I haven't said
And
that
since
yet.
you're so good at taking orders, I'll tell you how, step by step.
Yeah, that second
Step
skip
one,
probably
he's crunching on a
isn't
Uduk,
worth it,
sneak up
just
behind
because
the
it makes the
giant beast and
headshots
bleed the bastard's ankle.
quite a bit harder.
But why not his throat?
There's one place Graugs aren't covered in spiky scales. They don't call them Graug
I just
shield
realized. There's one place they're not covered in spiky scales
goes. What a
on their
fine
entire body.
And it'll meet a fine end.
And apparently it's like... Oh, come on. Okay, so the bonfire decided not to troll me. That's nice. Alright. Alright, yeah. That worked. I could have gotten a speed boost.
Step two, Cap. The blood will attract
Poor
Caragor.
Scala.
Jump on one before she jumps on you. Your speed will now match the ground.
So I think it's best to stay on the ground during this, so that the Caragors don't get distracted. Yo, Caragors, over here.
I need a Caragor for speed.
Thank you. I took the grab too far over. Yeah.
dessert? We're a sweet little morsel. If you
What?
can get me in your mouth before I drop you with my hammer.
Okay, so I guess you have to be on this side of the... Oh, what? This is kind of strange.
What's step 4?
It should be
Alright, so whatever I did last
You must have
time
done it wrong.
isn't
I'm following
happening
your
now.
orders.
Well, that's your problem. Think for yourself.
Yeah, whatever.
I have an idea.
I don't know how I did whatever it was last time. So I'm not too sad about not being able to do it again.
Now that's a hunter.
I wasted a bit of time trying to make that work. It's alright. Please just do this stomp. Or the slam. That works too. So I think the secret here is try to make sure they do not... Actually, the secret here is to move close to your Caragor, so that they all bunch up around you. The closer together all the Uruks are, the better. Where is this guy going? Oh, whatever. Please. That was bad.
Your life ends with the sting of my blade.
I can't help but feel as though I'm gonna lose a lot of time here.
The darkness. Mordor doesn't seem to touch that dwarf.
The 7 rings of power did not turn
I guess
the
that leaves
dwarf
you
into
sort
wraiths,
of
as the 9
close
rings did to man. They are as stubborn as stone and cannot be dominated by evil.
What's it called?
That is why Sauron has sworn to destroy them.
I like how they're just not attacking me. That's, good. The Great White Grog mission, right next to a Grog.
Torven!
Makes sense.
A deadly hunter needs a deadly mouth. Careful. This one's ready for lunch. Time for the hunt of a lifetime. However short that is.
I assume you know the path.
The real question is, are you
Yeah, I'm pretty
ready
sure I'm
to
losing a lot of
travel it?
time here, and I'm not sure why.
Whatever happens during the hunt, think, what would Torven do?
I mean, we'll see.
Actually, that's a good
We'll
life
see.
lesson for you to follow always. I pray your training sticks, or else you'll stick to the wall once the mighty Grog hurls you there.
I'm ready to fight the Grog.
And that's just what you do. Fight. No art, no finesse.
Hello again, Kaz.
The hunt isn't about swinging and slashing, it's bigger than that.
From your perspective, dwarf, everything is bigger.
Yes, this Grog is very, very big. Oh wait, you're mocking me. Grogs are one of the oldest species of Mordor, and the deadliest by far. It's been a long time since I faced this Grog. Let us hope time wasn't as gentle to him as it was to me. My old partner and I once tracked a Grog from Mount Dolmed to Nogrod. We finally slayed it and got stuck under his leg for 2 days. Those were fun times. Last time I saw the beast was when my old partner and I tracked it into his dwelling.
How did you get out alive?
Luck.
So I'm pretty sure the raid mission is
Grog
on
knocked
that
me
cliff,
senseless.
right over where
When I came
Talion's head
to,
is right now.
It ended my partner.
It might also be up there.
Facing that creature alone was a
Not
death
sure, though.
sentence. I've been hunting this Grog for almost a decade.
Well,
That's
I
a lot of
think,
years
I
of
don't
dedication
quite
to
remember,
one
but I think that on my PB I had 5
Or a
minutes
sign you
per
preach
Warchief,
better than you hunt?
and here it's already less than 20 minutes before I'm supposed to have all of them branded, and I have 4 Warchiefs to go.
The mighty Grog will be my
I
legacy.
might be totally wrong about that.
Dwarves will tell tales of Torven the
I mean, again,
Hunter for
I'm not really
generations.
gonna know until they're all branded, because there's so much that can happen between now and then.
Whoa!
I gotta go to sit.
And I need to save a little under 7 minutes to get world record. So, yeah.
The now has fallen. History repeats itself.
Let's just do as told. Rule number one. Never mind, we improvise. It's too strong. I must attack from afar. A shot to the skull will disorient him.
Too early. And yeah, I did have a Warchief die in my PB, so maybe that won't happen. That would be swell. Whoops, whoops. This guy's hand is so big. I'm being attacked. Please stop. Yes, game, I realize. Stop that. Maybe he doesn't charge if you zoom in like that, if you activate ranged mode. Because it has to go to his cutscene and maybe it won't trigger, or not. Well, I cut it a little bit close. Okay, this is... I'd rather not be here, though. Oh god. Okay. Whoops. Shit, stop that. Gotcha. There it is. Alright, that was actually like really good. I don't think he always... Yeah, he doesn't always have to do an attack from up close. I don't think that's necessary. The 3-star. Alright, we're doing well. I just have to not mess up the raids. Easier said than done. So I need to brand the Warchief, or kill the Warchief and brand a bodyguard, or... Well, and I also need my Warchief not to die. These are all difficult things to do. I mean, like, that might work every time, but on the other hand, it's always possible that you're wasting time by getting him to attack you once. Alright, Lamsirk, I'll think about it. Yeah, I think there are ways that you can just do it well. I mean...
I hope that Torven finds his way home.
Yep, the mission's right here.
Hunt is over.
If he does, then he will find his home is not as...
No! Get up there. I'm bad. Okay. Hope this one's not the stealth, because it's kind of hard to get a stealth attack around here. The other raid locations are much better for that. Oh, he's a hunter, so he dies pretty fast. Can be damaged by combat, and basically nothing else. Can't believe I missed my first shot. That was bad. Let's get that Berserker. supplies.
Perhaps there's a way to unite these maggots after all, by killing you.
Nice. Not that one. Okay, so I do have Vault Stun, but he's also can't be hit by Vaults. Can't run from me. Silly.
Did you expect me to be afraid?
Wow, some really fast text. Alright. Next is literally right next to me and can only be damaged by combat. And his only bodyguard died? At least I think that's his only bodyguard, which means there's no worry for me. Okay, there's still one more bodyguard, but I can get to this before my Warchief has any chance of dying. Unless I'm super unlucky. Game, please. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully that captain doesn't die so I don't get the cutscene. Also, I got elf shot, so that's nice. And another hunter. Fantastic.
You can't hope to defeat me.
Oh wait, that's my hunter. Oh wait, is it? No, they're both hunters. Gotcha.
We're ready for you.
And this one I think also can only be damaged by combat. I just looked at this, but I have to look at it again. Okay, oh, he's battle hardened. That's actually important. Ability point gain. That's such a good timing. Because that means that I now have enough elf shot to, I did not mean to do that.
Time to die slow. As slow as a day is.
So I'm not gonna, well, we'll see, we'll see. I'm not gonna say much. We'll just let it happen. This guy dies fast. Ouch. Maybe I should have just let myself get hit, because that would put me closer to RTSR, which really doesn't matter here. And I also wouldn't have had to wait for that cutscene. Alright, so he's dead. So one of his dudes is about to be promoted. We'll see which one it is. Also, I just got RTSR, so that's fantastic. So all I have to do here is do this. Enjoying my double damage. Can I combat brand? Please. I cannot. Oh darn, I should have skipped this cutscene. Oh, this is the guy that had hate of his master suffering. Please don't die. Thank you. Yes! Oh, that was so close. It was really important that I get this cutscene. This was the only way I would have been able to brand him. And it worked. Alright, so this is way in the upper left. Fear of Ghouls. It's not really helpful.
Did I just hear something? That's the ranger.
That's the ranger. Why are there no rocks? I need rocks. There's a rock. Right next to the Grog. I sort of don't want to grab this guy's attention, but I did. Oh wow. I wonder if Grog versus Grog is even a thing. That would be fun. Alright, we should be on pace. Kinda close though. I forgot to check if this one's battle hardened. I'm gonna do that. I need to pay more attention during when I target them as a raid.
Tried to muster a tiny army. I've seen tougher groups of ghouls than your sorry lot.
Grot. Berserker. He is battle hardened and fast runner. Okay. And he brought with him like a shit ton of defenders. I should have left that one alive so I could stealth drain him. How was that a body shot? Liar. Can I not combat drain now? I really want to combat drain. Yes! No! That combat drain was super important. Oh god. Okay.
You maggot! Enough brawling with these lousy maggots. I'll kill you!
So I want to get the cutscene with this guy. I think that's the only way I can realistically do this. No, not that one. Yes.
Elf lovers are all the same.
Alright, gonna pay attention to this guy now. Vulnerable to stealth, right? That's that guy. Easy. What? What? Did the command not go through? Excuse me?
The strategy is flawed! Fall back! Whoa! Don't attack us! No, no, no! No, no, no! It's one over.
Okay, so apparently I messed up when commanding my dude. It's not that big a deal. And this, this objective location is really nearby. I thought I
gotta fight you.
How did that happen? For some reason the command didn't go through and I'm not sure if it was me or the game. Could have been either one, honestly. I mean, this game has a ton of glitches, but nothing major and nothing really all that consistent yet. Like, there's nothing that I could do that would make you say, oh wow. Like, it's all just sort of normal stuff. Vulnerable to stealth is so nice. This is gonna be the fastest thing ever. And this is a really good location for it.
All of you are dead! Dead! Which is your favorite Uruk? Or save him for last!
Zogdush, Zogdush, Zogdush.
Them scream!
Oh, baby. Done. Dunsies.
Your fate is to die upon my black blade.
Hey, Isa.
Meet your end.
Alright, so the downside of all this is I have to be able to get away from here very, very, very quickly. Without my Warchief dying. That last part is super important. Okay, put away your sword. Thank you. Thank you, Pennigan, for telling me what that was. Alright, I'm gonna split when I activate the mission so it's consistent. So the gold split actually makes sense. Dude, sub 1 hammer, sub 2 brands, this is fantastic.
We wish to thank you for coming to our aid, Captain.